Oh, building that upgrades radiated planets of Orion. Yeah, it's probably like the radiation shielding or something. So we will look into that. We discovered some more stuff. We got our scouts way far away. Fleet needs orders. Yes, you are going to construct a military outpost right over here. And then I will feel pretty good about our borders. One thing that would be nice is if it did sort of color, your sort of borders. And it doesn't do that because you can colonize a system where someone else is already there and whatever. And it's not that kind of game that has hard borders. But it would sort of be nice if it was just a purely cosmetic thing. Choose research. Shield's done. We'll upgrade the designs, even though we're not necessarily going to use them as is. I'm going to grab advanced engineering. So we unlock the cruiser and also the improved armor as well. Huge boost. Deep sea cooling is very nice for free research on Terran, ocean, or Gaian planets. And the space elevator will probably build... We might build in a lot of places, actually. Because we found out from last game, we're frequently finding ourselves in a situation where we might actually be building ships more or less everywhere. Oh, military barracks give morale now. Okay, because if I recall correctly, the last time we played, it didn't. But that was a classic Mu 2 thing. But I think last time we played, base morale is higher. So, yeah, we'll look into that. Threatening fleet detected. Oh, yeah, we know. Thank you for noticing, though. I think those are the humans. I think we met the humans.
Greetings, friend. I am the president of the Human Republic.
It's cute!
May the cooperation between our races be ever fruitful.
Hello, John Delancey. Good to see you again. How's your war going, by the way? Oh, you don't not like me yet, so we'll probably not establish anything at this time. Alright, well, our scouts are going to keep scooting. Keep scooting a boot. I don't see any little green dots, so I don't think we've got any anomalies. Oh, someone else has grabbed Ptolemy, which makes sense. The Mershon homeworld is in Fiaras over here, so it makes sense that they would grab Ptolemy. So now there's less value in us grabbing Umais. I thought that was Dominus, but I guess that's OO. I thought it was DO. So Umais has less value to us because we can't use it to knock over to Ptolemy. On the other hand, securing the system does give us a front directly next to some good Mershon places. And if we have to go and stop the Cylons, and I think we will have to at some point, we're going to have to go through the Mershon. So I think that's a sort of assumption. We'll set up maybe a defensive front over here, although who knows what the bug people will end up doing, and consider attacking through this particular avenue. So there's still a distinct possibility that we'll go ahead and grab this planet sooner rather than later, just to take territory.
You've got mail.
Alright, civilian transport is done. And it's over here. So it's grabbed one population from Meklar 2, which isn't yet Captain Pop, but it's getting pretty good. We're going to queue up the colonial revenue and an atmospheric renewer, and then we'll revisit you soon. And this population we're going to move... I don't know where we want to move the population to first. Probably Kna or Babylon, just because they're the smallest little planets. They're a little further away, though. We could get the Vitreous and boost it a little more, but no, I'll go to Kna. Just get our new colonies kickstarted a little bit faster. What's our timer at? We got 20 minutes left of the single-player game. Then we're going to switch to the subscriber multiplayer, where we're going to play Dota 2. So make sure, if you're a subscriber, make sure you've got Dota 2 installed. I'll be emailing you guys with the passwords to that. We'll do a big 10v10 game. It's going to be crazy. Mumununu, thank you very much for subscribing. I like your name. It's not that inherently funny. It's just fun to say, I think. So, excellent. Let's get extra production over here for now, because we'll need to build more things like biospheres, colonial trade, atmospheric renewer. That's for sure. Clean up the pollution, although the atmospheric renewer will help. Then build a starbase. Good, because again, we'll need more and more command points, and the star bases are also pretty good defense, so it'd be good to have. You are just going to guard over here. You're just going to keep an eye on things still. This is just a scout fleet, which is fine. I may want to rush this. I don't know. Meklar, yeah, you're doing this, which is all good, but then you're going to definitely have to go into more colony ships. You need to keep pumping those bad boys out. Although that means at this point I'm not building any military. I don't know. I don't know. Homeless guy with the resub. Thank you very much. Homeless guy. Whose name is in our current Civ 5 game as Denmark, if I recall correctly. Okay. Pollution quite high right now. So let's clean that up first, then build the atmospheric renewer so it won't be a problem again. And then I'm going to get you to also build me a colony ship. Oh, which you've already done. Yes, that's right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rush grabbing this. It's not the greatest planet, but it's not bad. But the sooner we colonize there, then, because my construction ships are about to finish, my space factories, actually both of them are pretty much close to being done. We can send them over here and get that blockade going. This is a frigate. What was it doing here? Was it just keep an eye on things? And also, this is a planet I want to colonize, right? So, yeah, just skip a turn for now. Because if I keep skipping turns over here, I'll remember that I actually want to colonize there. Whereas if I put them on guard duty, I'll just forget about them completely.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
The Galactic Union for Mineral Standards has upgraded the mineral classification of a Meklar planet, thanks to recently discovered deposits of valuable minerals.
That means our homeworld has gone from abundant, which is normal, to rich. Free upgrade to our homeworld. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Although these two are still not producing that many minerals. I'm going to go and put a little bit more science and growth in there. Keep working there. Rich. Booyah. Move our ships. Choose some production. Wow, the production here, ultra rich, is insane. I think I'll go and pull back a little bit to get a bit of research more going. We have to remember, we do get multipliers on production, though. So the main barracks, you do give a 5% morale boost now, so we will want more of that. Clean up pollution, build the marine barracks, and then we'll revisit you soon. Plus, marine barracks everywhere is good, because then we can build transport ships everywhere, which is another thing that we found very useful last time. So if I do expand here, I won't need the military outpost there, but I wasn't sure about time. Did you respawn the pirate base over here? Really? Alright, we'll send the destroyer back over there. That's fine. Discovered Boshi over here. Although it says discover, like, when we know the system is there, but it doesn't actually... Like, I want the pop-up to come up when we, like, find out what's in places. Although they're so far away, it's not relevant for me.
Complete. The Combine has been successfully upgraded.
Okay. Yes, upgrade our blueprints. We'll give titanium armor to all our current ships. But now we can build cruisers. I think I'm going to grab genetic engineering right now. Although, there's something to be said. Battle pods, good. Much more expensive ships, but much more individually powerful. Less worry about the cap. Super alloys, heavy armor, reinforced hull, both really good. Fusion beam, fusion bombs, both really good. I think I'm going to go with genetic engineering. And I don't know if spying is in the game yet. I don't remember seeing anything about that. So I suspect spying's still not in. So we'll get genetic engineering and we'll choose microbiotics. And our population will grow faster, which makes everything better. And then we'll consider building a cruiser. You are ready to go. Right, I'm going to keep you still not doing anything. Ship design. Cruiser. Oh, look at that. This is actually enough strength to potentially go toe-to-toe with that that space worm by itself. And we haven't even tuned it yet. Do you have specials? I think you can live without the augmented engine or the ECM jammers. You have the best computer automatically set. You have our best shields automatically set. The best armor is in there. Yep. And our best engine. That is correct. We could probably cut back on nuclear bombs and add more guns. You are capped properly on space, which is nice. These are point defense lasers. Merculite missiles and those. So let's say I went and dropped our nuclear bombs down to 2 and increased our Merculite missiles. There we go. We added 4 more. Big missile volley. I like that. I like it a lot. So I'm going to grab a subscriber name and we're going to name our... That's my calendar, not what I'm looking for. And name our cruiser based on a subscriber. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on. Oh my god, everything's going so slow. Randomize. So this is going to be called The archaeologist. Technically, the username is archaeologist1, but I'm going to leave the number off because it might get confusing with the, when we come up with a revised version of the class. So the archaeologist. Yeah, 2,900 combat strength. It theoretically, just based on the combat strength number, which isn't necessarily accurate, consider making the lasers point defense. I think they are. I think that was the little system, the little symbol. Yeah, those are point defense lasers. We could trim back on the neutron blasters, but we have found that missiles, and torpedoes especially, were very good at taking out big ships, but I think without some beams, it's no good. We're at risk of little guys. So we're going to use laser cannons for point defense. Neutron blasters is sort of a mid-range option, but primarily it is a missile boat over here. The archaeologist. Because the people we fight belong in a museum. I don't really have a lot of archaeology-related trash talk. I'm sure one of you guys could come up with something. Pirate fleet detected, yeah. And now by the time we end up building the cruisers, we'll probably get 3 different tech upgrades, but we'll see how that goes. We got 15 minutes left of this, then we're going to move over to the multiplayer with subscribers. I'm sorry, it's a slightly shorter stream than before, just 2 hours of the single player, then 1 hour of the multiplayer. But it's Easter, and tomorrow there will be a lot of streaming. Starting at noon tomorrow, Kerbal Space Program, the experimental preview build of patch 1.1. We will be playing that tomorrow, and that's going to be a blast. Okay, so you keep being static there. This is the Space Factory, which finished that. Lovely. Now you're going to make your way over to here, because we're going to go in and pee on this star. We're going to mark out our territory. Dun, 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 dun. Which hole did they dig you out of? Yeah! Because we reserve the right to dig you out of the past. Because they will only get to dig up their remains. Oh, I like that sort of thing. I think there's some pretty good proper trash talk coming in there. A trade treaty with the Silence is finished and yielded 250 credits. Could we renew that then?
Welcome back, stranger.
Sup?
I listen intently.
Oh, because we need to spend 600 credits to be able to do the research treaty.
I find this an equitable arrangement.
No, I don't at all. Long-term commercial agreement with a per-turn yield.
I'm afraid it's objective.
Alright, so we'll just keep going with the trade treaties for now. Since you're being a big poopy head with the research. You are going to go and unload your population there. Excellent. So, and then as Meklar keeps hitting its max population, we will probably keep popping out some of those little population ships. So I like that. You are going to stay there. That's my reminder that I want to colonize this place with a relative amount of priority. Again, it will invalidate that military outpost. Speaking of... Oh, it's because you joined the guarding fleet. I'm like, this guy's finished his job. How come I'm not being prompted that the fleet needs orders? Because he merged the fleet that's on guard duty. And this fleet actually doesn't need to be guarding anything anymore. I think what we're actually going to do... You know what? I'm going to pull back with this one. I'm going to get my idle fleet after it goes, and this destroyer is going to go pop the pirate base, which I'm okay with. Actually, while you're here, just go ahead and upgrade yourself to the latest armor and stuff. That's fine. You go pop the pirate base, and then we're going to meet up here and maybe build our first cruiser, and then take out this worm, which is guarding what kind of planet? A huge swamp rich. It's got high gravity, but looks pretty good. Archaeologists, because we need more ruins to study. Yeah, we make our own ruins with nuclear bombs dropped from orbit. Saves time. We don't have to wait for them to develop naturally. And we have met... the Sakra. These guys were always a big problem in Mu 2.
And you and yours
Because they could build ships cheaply, and they had huge population. We did deal with them last time. It was one of the people we did actually... They were a little bit tougher, but not that tough. The other thing I should be doing with one of my space factories at some point is going and upgrading this asteroid belt. In fact, I'm almost wondering if I should get another space factory going on. I don't think so. We're kind of wrapping up how much work we need to do with our space factories. So we might actually be okay relatively soon. Choose production over here. Well, morale's good. Pollution is low. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build the space elevator here. And then I will queue up an archaeologist after that. You have good production being ultra rich. I'm going to keep this research going here because there's a diminishing returns. And a little bit more research is good. Turns out tech is pretty good in these games. I don't know if you knew that. I got another asteroid or another... what, an anomaly? Or... Oh, you mean the asteroid belts. Yeah, was this just what you're talking about, Raul Gamer? This one here is just talking about? I know, there's like a delay in the chat, so... That I'm expecting is probably what you meant. So we can get some more research by building that. Genetic engineering research completed. Research library completed. So, I'm going to take microbiotics for even faster population growth, even though I already kind of have that. Just because I don't think spying is a thing yet. Positronic physics. Displacement device. Yeah, that's the teleportation thing, which I don't necessarily care about. Proton torpedoes, which were amazing last time. They suck against tiny ships, obliterate large ones. I think we can hold off a little bit. Oh, yeah, global DNA scanner is something that improves colony security, but I don't think they've got the spy stuff in here, so looks like that doesn't do anything. But troops transports will be important for our conquest later on. Crust prospecting. I don't remember this one. Oh, it gives a production boost to poor and ultra poor planets. Okay, we don't really have a lot of those. Advanced data center gives us +1 research per person working in research, which seems pretty darned important. Although so does the soil enrichment. I mean, they're all pretty good. Neutron. Okay. Neutron physics gives us just mass drivers. Neutron collider, which is just +1 production for everyone, which is good. And that is still boosted by +25% from our race. And the neutron rifles, which we will need before we start doing naval invasions. I think we can probably just grab some of these. They're cheaper. We're going to need them anyway at some point to unlock more stuff. And there's no decisions to be made yet, so we just know for sure it's just a ++ win. I think we want a little bit more production here for now. You don't have the greatest production boost, but you do get the quartz. How much is the quartz worth? It doesn't say, actually. Gives a production boost to the colony. We're getting 5 production from buildings. Well, some of that's our colony capital, and some of the... Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how the dark quartz gets factored in. Deep sea cooling, which we can build here. It's 3 maintenance, but a flat +3 research, which is huge. So we're going to grab that. Colonial Revenue Service as well, which is another no-brainer building. How come it's not double-clicking? Clean up the pollution, then build a starbase. Oh, I queued that up twice. There we go. And then follow that up with probably a space elevator for better production. Or I don't know, the atmospheric renewer, because we're going to want all those things. Okay, I'm okay with that. Do Google search for Meklar, the organic species with robotic bodies. Yep. In Mu 2, well, actually, their traits were pretty similar to here. They used half as much food, but instead, and Mu 2, they actually ate production, which was not a positive thing. But they'd also had the ship auto-repair, which was kind of cool. Cybernetic, I don't feel was super strong pick in Mu 2. Because losing production was like less than ideal, but it wasn't too bad. So this frigate here is just going to guard at this position. We're going to build up a fleet to take out the space worm. We got about 5 minutes to go here. Colony ship has arrived over in Umayyas. I still don't think there's a way to rename systems yet, and that would be quite nice if we could get there, but I'm sure there'll be something like that. You are going to go automated factory for sure, followed by some farming, some biosphere, clean up. Well, I guess we don't have that queued. Go atmospheric renewer, and then we'll wait actually because we might have to manually clean up some pollution that had built up at that point. We got that started. We got enough money. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy this automated factory to get us a production boost in the new colony right away. And you are going to bombard this pirate base. Kaboom.
Your crew descends to investigate.
+1 population on Vitreous Prime, which is actually starting to get capped out very nicely here. It's like, maybe we'll just let the pirates keep spawning over here, and we'll just keep blowing them up whenever they appear, because that's working out really well for us. Hydroponics, excellent. Space elevator on Vitreous, good, because now it's starting to build our very first archaeologist class cruiser. You are going to build me a military outpost over here. And yeah. We'll make a move on Ptolemy at some point. We don't actually, we'd have to revisit it, I think, to see exactly where it got inhabited. But it's colored brown, which means the Mershon must definitely be occupying there. Ooh, a wormhole. Yeah, let's definitely jump through there. Oh, I see. I can't because I'm out of turns. No, I'm not. Oh, because I already explored it, so I know both ends of the wormhole. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Interesting little shortcut, though. If we go and control the wormhole, it gives us an avenue for attacking the Terrans. Or vice versa, they can come and attack me. Now, we can't colonize the system, but if we were to colonize the Sung system... Medium, ocean, abundant, small, Terran, rich, medium... Ocean, which is good, poor, which is not, does have artifacts. Might be worth, like, considering that. I mean, but right now it's moot point because it's full of cats right now. One more turn. Maybe two. Oh, yeah. Pirate fleet! Where the hell did you come from? Oh, from down here. We don't have a military ship here. So they're probably just going to come and blockade over here. But to be safe, I'm going to stop your movement. How do I cancel your action? I don't think there's a button for that. I guess I could just sleep you. Like, just stop moving in that direction.
Research complete.
We got our neutron collider, which is going to be really helpful, plus some extra weapon or ship upgrades. Hold off on the archaeologists. We may manually upgrade you. Super alloys. Artificial gravity. Ooh, moon laboratory. Oh, yes. Planets with a moon. You build this, and you get +6 research there. That is huge. Or orbital shipyard, which decreases ship costs some more, which would be nice. But I don't think we can resist the moon laboratory. In fact, I think I'm going to prioritize artificial gravity for that. I don't know how many planets with moons we've got, but it is going to be quite nice. You build me the neutron collider, followed by the space elevator, followed by... I guess we're going to have to take some deep sea cooling. That's just too good. Clean up the pollution. So we're not... I was going to build another cruiser. Oh, man. Or colony ships. These are all really good things. Really, really good things. I think we've got to build the things that let us build faster first. Okay, we did build a colony ship here, which is good. Do I want to prioritize this, or do I want to save it for popping the this planet, which is going to be really good? No one's that close to Fascia, so I don't think anyone's just going to ninja it. There's someone in Ishtar, but they'll probably grab Zoth first. So, yeah, I'll go and move to Tantalus. But we will have to build another colony ship really fast. Okay, and this will bring us to 2 p.m. We are going to have to stop the stream at this point. Oh, I think we just met the last person!
My compliments, alien. I am the Khan of the Alpha Ceti system. Long have my people suffered in the past, but be warned, we will abide no more.
Why do you wear that thing in your face? Making it hard to understand you. Come on, buddy. So I think we have now met absolutely everyone. We'll resolve the production here, but this is the last turn for today. Chrysis, what's your pollution? It's a little high. Go ahead and clean the pollution, and actually, I will get you to sneak out a colony ship here. Fleet needs orders. Oh, and you just built a colony ship. Ah. Well, we still have some internal planets we want to boost, but I am going to send you down over here to meet up with a fleet that's going to go and clear out that space worm. And that's it. Okay, so that is the single-player portion of today's stream. For all of you who just came out for the Master of Orion, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We are going to move over to some multiplayer Dota 2 with subscribers here, 10v10 subscribers. I'm going to email you with the password for the game very shortly. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to do that. And then tomorrow, don't miss it, Kerbal Space Program, the experimental preview patch for version 1.1. A huge change to the game because they're now in the Unity 5 engine. Brand new physics, brand new UI. Game runs a lot faster. So we're going to play that. We're probably going to kill some little green Kerbals, which is always a hoot. And yeah, so that'll be starting at 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, or 1600 UTC. Tomorrow we're going to be doing that. Otherwise, almost certainly I expect there's going to be some more Master of Orion next Saturday, if not before that. So thanks for coming out, folks, and I will see you tomorrow. And if you haven't caught our previous session of Master of Orion, where we played as the Cylons in the previous early access patch, you can go and find that over on youtube.com/Quill18. See you in a couple of minutes. We're going to play some Dota 2 and kill each other.